back tomorrow for more HSN Today with Tina and friends. You'll be back tomorrow.
I will be back tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
We'll see you then. Now it's time for Natasha. Bye.
Hello, welcome into Home Sweet Home. I'm Natasha Lloyd. I'm so thrilled to be joining you this morning. Such a relaxing, wonderfully comfortable morning it is in my Paradise by Bliss rocking chair. Everybody loves their lounge chairs, but the one thing you couldn't do was that really soothing rock, and now we have it. What did we already love about Paradise by Bliss? Well, they're kind of like the international first class of any outdoor, great enough and beautiful enough to be used indoor too, furniture, right? We love that most of these seats, even if you go to the Depot store and you find something that looks similar, they're 24 or 25 inches wide. These are 29. Those maybe have a 200, 220 weight capacity. These have 300. Yes, they come with the canopy. Yes, they come with the pillow. It's just that upgraded luxury that we look for. $50 off, home for $20. Why? Because it's Memorial Day and everything has 5 flexible payments today. Happy Memorial Day, by the way. What a wonderful way to enjoy any of those outdoor activities you may be having and celebrating throughout the year with your Paradise by Bliss. But maybe you're having a party, something spills. My daughter, who now likes to serve us like we're at a restaurant, she spilled a glass yesterday. It was a huge to-do trying to clean up all of the glass, all of the liquid. Not anymore. The Shark Mess Master is here. And I'm telling you, this baby sold out the last time it was here for today's special in hours. We have that price, $75 today. This is a $130 vacuum. In fact, I've seen it in the $240, $250 range. Anywhere else, there is nowhere that matches our price. And everything that you just saw on your screen will be included. You get the hose, you get the squeegee, you get the actual floor attachment. Now you can clean up the wet messes, clean up the eggs, clean up the glass, clean up all of that. And that hose itself, by the way, is also smooth. So if it's any pet messes or stuff like that, don't worry about it being stuck in there. You just go ahead and vacuum up 8 ounces of water and it's clean. Machine washable, dishwasher safe. That actual bucket, it's insane. It's so convenient and it's much smaller than most of the other competitors too. Oh my goodness. I am so excited to be able to share with you the sale that we have right now on South Street. Loft sheets, under $20 total. We ain't talking flex, ladies. That's the total price, $19.95. I was so excited to be able to say we have the South Street loft sheets today at $19.95 for 4 pieces. And then I said, oh, excuse me, double take. These are 6 pieces. With that 5 flex, you're getting them home for 66 cents a piece. I will repeat that, 66 cents a piece, because it is a $3.99 flex payment for a 6-piece bed set. They are soft as rose petals. I'll show you your colors really quickly because we have 2 prints in some really stunning, perfect for the summer and late spring solid tones. Let's start right here with our first print. This one's called the Blue Geo. It is sold out in Cal King and Twin. You're gonna see some of these are getting limited. That was at that $40 price point where it already had 55-star reviews, and now we've halved that price point, so these will move. This deep blue is what we are calling the, I believe, deep cobalt. Here is your gray, which we're calling silver online, or if you call in. This is the bright aqua, so pretty to blend this with some of the other tones. How about the sand? Take me away. Grab these 2 right now, have an $8 flex payment, and have the 2 sets that will be so fun to mix and match. This is called the Sunlight. We do have low quantities left. Last call in Cal King on the Sunlight. On what we're calling the Peach, we are, Twin XL, King, and last call on the Twin. That's it. So last call on the twin, and we only have twin XL and king there. Here we have your white. White is always very popular. We're good on sizes there. And here is your last print. And this print is what we are calling the coral grid, also good on sizes. These will be your best 2 bets. Just about everything else will be last call on your Cal Kings or your twin XLs. Remember, by the way, if you are getting twin or twin XL, it will be a 4-piece set. It'll come with those 2 pillowcases, but everything else you're getting 6. I can't believe it. We have Stephanie Rance here with us wearing everyone's favorite jumpsuit. Everyone asks about this. It's just so beautiful. And by the way, it's so nice with some of these colors. How do we even, how do we even make a penny profit when we're sending 6 sheets home for $3.99?
I know. There's sometimes magic just happens, and don't ask questions. You just shop and get what you need, right?
Amen.
I have 3 beds in my home. I have a full, I have split kings, and I have a queen, and I need multiple sets for each of those beds, right? So today is a restock day, but here's the magic and what's really important about this price, everybody. This is our premium signature South Street Loft hand. This is our premium multi-brushed fabrication. We love our classic South Street Loft double brushed microfiber, but this is our premium signature South Street Loft fabrication. So this has been, this is like peach skin beneath this is like peach skin kind of fabrication. It feels absolutely amazing. It's multi-brushed, so it has a really nice coziness to it. But the price is low, but the quality is not. So I'm gonna put my arm underneath here, and this is one of our lighter tones with a beautiful white background. You can't see my hand. So even though this is a really great lightweight option for the spring, summer, and the majority of the year, it's not see-through, it's not tissue paper thin, so just scoop up as many as you can because this is our premium fabrication that we're so proud of. You're also getting some really cool features, just really quick. Oversized top sheet, larger than industry dimensions, which is amazing. Those extra pillowcases, 4 for any full size and above, or 2 with the twin sizes. The fitted sheet also has deep pockets and a little tag, I'll show you in a minute, that says top, side, or bottom. So you're gonna know exactly which way to put the fitted sheet on when you get these home. So that's why everyone loves our sheets so much, and these colors are so fun and so pretty for spring and summer.
And sometimes we sell an additional 2 pillowcases for $19.95. Yes. So those are included here.
These are included.
So how about we just give you a full sheet set? That's kind of what we're talking about here on
you know what?
today's
Sometimes
deal.
when we offer the pillowcases a la carte, if you will, some of you love to scoop up multiple sets of those pillowcases, but then some of you kind of miss out. So I love it when we do a big bundle like this because everybody gets exactly what you need. Everybody gets the extras, so it's fair. Yes.
I will say we have about 500 of you on the phone right now. I think everyone knows a spectacular deal when they find one. I want to invite you to use the QR code, taking a picture of that black and white square on the bottom left of the screen. It will always take you right to the front of the line. And if you are loving this beautiful print that you're seeing on the bed, this is the peach. It's the coral that blends with it perfectly. It's going to be our first to sell out.
It matches your shirt. It's so pretty.
Thank you. I would grab the solid and the print because let's face it, sometimes something spills, it's in the wash, and you think, oh goodness, now you have that one kind of eye patch pillowcase on your bed that doesn't go with the rest. If you're grabbing these, grab 2 of each set or get the one that really plays perfectly, the solid and the print. The next one that will go is that blue geo. So maybe you're doing the white with the blue geo or the really pretty deep cobalt with the blue geo. I would make sure to check out on that blue geo because 66 cents per piece. That's our flex payment. You're getting 6 pieces home for under $4. This is, hand to God, the lowest price I have seen on a sheet since starting here. I thought it was incredible when I thought it was 4 pieces. You are getting the extra 2 pillowcases. I really cannot stress that enough. That's usually $20.
Yes.
So and here's a sheet set.
I know.
Happy Memorial Day.
Premium fabrication, extra pillowcases. The top sheet is larger than industry standard. So let me just show you, give you a visual of that. Look how wide this top sheet is. We go above and beyond to give you extra 6 inches in the width and length. This is for the queen, for example, but extra inches on all the sizes proportionately, because when you're laying with your partner, you need a bit more coverage to go up and over top of the human body, right?
Yes.
And then you need more inches on the sides because our mattresses are just growing in height, so you need more coverage to tuck in the sheet on the side. So we go above and beyond with South Street Loft. Our team has put their heads together over the years and has taken a feature. Oh, we love that feature about about that set of sheets, and oh, we really love that feature about that set of sheets, and the deep pockets are really nice, but we could never find a really great set of sheets that remedies all of the common problems that you've probably experienced with other sheet sets. So this is literally what our team has done. They have put all of those wish list features that you just really want in a great set of sheets all in one, and here it is, plus all these really fun colors so you can have function but also personality.
If you have the picky sleeper, if you have the sleeper who says it can't be scratchy, it has to be soft like a rose petal, the one that says, thanks mom or thanks hon, get more of those sheets, grab these 3. It will be a less than $12 flex payment to have truly, I mean, we're talking 18 pieces of new linens here. This is a blowout deal. I know we have 200 new customers just on this new item today alone.
Hi,
congratulations. Now you know what it's like to be, you know, me, where I don't even know what the front of a store looks like.
Fun.
I just go straight to the back where the red signs are and it says clearance. That's what we're getting today. This is a wild, wild price. Our white, our blue geo, which will be our second to sell out here.
I love that
and then
one.
Of course we have the deep cobalt. How stunning is this?
I love the combination you've done here, right?
Gorgeous.
So imagine this in your space, everybody. You know, are you gonna do a coastal vibe? Do you wanna do something kind of preppy, kind of nautical for the summer? How fun, maybe throw in a little touches of red with an accent pillow. Don't forget that the sand marries well with that combination as well. If you want a little sand and sea action, or if you want a little bit of the silver tone, staying in that cooler family, then that marries well, of course, too. So lots of different options.
These two.
And that's the easiest trick in the book. If you've ever skimmed through a magazine or walked through a department store and seen those big billowy bedscapes, and they're just so inviting and enticing, but they look a little bit complicated and intimidating, don't they? The thing is, designers usually take just 2 simple sheet sets, right? They could both be patterned, they could both be solid, you could do one solid, one pattern. Just mix and match 2 sets together, and you've created this fabulously layered look. I did it in my room actually with these 2, so maybe we can show you that photo in just a minute.
How pretty,
and
how
it's
chic.
so easy, it takes 5 minutes, and then you have a magazine-worthy bedscape.
This is how you get that catalog, that influencer bed, you know, the Stephanie Rance bed, at the price that's not going to be $700, $800, because it really does come with mixing the prints and the solids. Remember, this is the blue geo. This is so spectacular, especially with our 300 now new customers on this. You are savvy shoppers. You know you cannot find a 6-piece bed set that feels like rose petals and take it home for under $4. And by the way, I want to mention to these new shoppers, flex payments, you can use any credit card. You don't have to get approved for it. This is not layaway. You just say, instead of 1 payment, let's do 5. You're not paying any more than anyone else. There's no interest. So it will be $3.99. You just click 5 payments and we'll ship them right away. You're not waiting till the end of that 5th payment. But remember, the full price is under $20 for 6 pieces. If you get the Twin or Twin XL, it will be 4 pieces because those will come with 2 pillowcases each. That includes in the blue geo, which will sell out, as well as what we have right here, this beautiful peach coral.
Oh, fun.
And you know what, you really can't go wrong with these solids and these prints. They're all selling fairly evenly, but if you do want to have an update on quantities, I will tell you, if you have a queen bed, those are always incredibly popular and sell the quickest. I would move quickly on the queen beds. All of them are still available, but you will have to move quickly because now we have about 600 of you on the line.
Oh, that's exciting,
and of course,
though.
if you want to talk to someone, stay on the line. We totally understand. 800 of you on the line. If you want to speak with someone, we understand. I totally get that. Stay with us, hang out with us. But if you want to go ahead and open your HSN app or go to hsn.com, the item number right now will show up on your screen. We're going to get that for you in just a moment. It's 882-350. You just type that in at the top and you'll be able to check out right away. Should we go over the colors one more time?
Yes, definitely.
Because Stephanie, they're oversized. They feel like heaven.
And they're amazing.
Look at these 3 together.
Yes, it's like a sunset, right?
That's
I know
so
the sunset vibe is kind of going on right now. It's a big trend. So these 3 look beautiful. The peach, the sunlight, and the coral grid. Love that.
That is so pretty
Even
together.
adding the sand. Can you hand me the sand
Absolutely.
real quick? Like, that's a really nice neutral across the board, too. Like, you create this really cute vibe. That is so fun if you live in the Southwest, like my grandma. Yes, this, or if you live in California or near beautiful sunsets, I mean, that's just so fun. The cool tones are fabulous too. You can't go wrong.
Cannot go wrong.
But the deep aqua is so fabulous. It's so beautifully saturated, and I love that about our sheets because they really do hold color exceptionally well. They're also wrinkle resistant. It's incredible.
How pretty is that?
And it's also very rare to find an ultra soft fabrication that's also wrinkle resistant. So I love that those go hand in hand. And then we love our details, right? So let me show you that tag. When you get your sheets out of the dryer, you're gonna look for this little tag, and it's gonna say top, side, or bottom. And this is going to tell you which direction to put your sheets on the first time when you make your bed, so you don't have to get frustrated or anything. Really nice, strong elastic. It's gonna hold your mattress nice and taut. And then you also have nice deep pockets, right? We talked about the height of mattresses and how they're just getting taller and taller. So 15 inches with wiggle room up to about 17 inches in depth, which is really accommodating for air mattresses, for your pull-out couch, for sending them to the dorm room, for maybe upgrading your mattress later, right? Maybe in a couple of years you decide to get a little bit taller mattress. You don't want to have to also replace all of your linens at that time, right? These are going to accommodate the vast majority of mattresses out there. So if you happen to upgrade later, these should be good to go. They are such high quality and they're so incredibly durable.
Oh, they are.
You are going to have these for years. Again, these are going to be your least expensive sheets in your linen closet. They will be your most favorite and your most used for yourself and for all of your family members.
And I have to interrupt here, I'm so sorry, but I am being told it is last call on this beautiful peach. We have about 80 left total across all sizes, and some of the sizes are now sold out. If you are loving this beautiful peach print here on the bed, I think you have to grab this one. Imagine when a couple of the pillowcases are gone, or you just want to use this for that top sheet and you get that beautiful catalog look. If you have the fast fingers, make sure you add this one in, and you cannot go wrong no matter what. Always add on the white. You cannot have too many white sheets, especially when they are 66 cents a piece to get home on Flex. Remember, of course, that's because you have 5 Flex for absolutely everyone. That brings it down to $3.99 for 6 pieces. Sand is going to sell out next.
I love sand
Thank you so much for being here with us, Stephanie.
My
what a great way to start
pleasure.
the
You're
day.
going to love these for at least 3/4 of the year. They are fabulous.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of loving something for at least 3/4 of the year, I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have needed this exact fan and come up short because I didn't have the batteries. The batteries were dead. It ran out of batteries. Now we have your solution. Are you ready? I'm just going to tell you 2 numbers. Recharges in 3 hours, runs up to 24 hours. I don't think I can say that slow enough or with enough emotion to tell you just what that means for your life. No cords, no batteries. Take it absolutely anywhere. We're not just talking about the little handheld one that you just saw there. That's included. That's totally free of charge just to have a great day, right? That one will last 12 hours on a charge. This large 12-inch fan by Cozy Breeze, it's going to feel air 12 feet away. I'll show you just how powerful it is, but I need to say that number again to you. After you charge it in just less than 3 hours, 24 hours. Think of the backyard. Think of doing the work in the front yard. Think of the games. Think of the outdoor sports events, the parks, the camping, the boat, the RV. Think of everywhere where you're either uncomfortable and living your life around the weather instead of around your joy. And then think of the money and the time saved, never having to buy those big, clunky, expensive batteries again. We have Rebecca Wood here with us. Rebecca, the colors are beautiful.
Aren't they so fun?
Gray, turquoise, red, and yellow, and it's so nice to see you.
I see, thank you. I love what you just said. Live your life around, what'd you say?
Don't
your
live
joy.
around the weather, live around your joy.
I love that. That's so true because this is going to go with you wherever. In fact, with Cozy Breeze, we're going to keep you cool anywhere you go, whether it's the theme park or the barbecues, whether it's going to be the farmer's market or the graduation parties, whether it's going to be the plane. In the car, when you're just getting the AC started, this is gonna keep you cool. 3 modes of function, also rechargeable. But this, I call it whole family cool, whole room cool. It's gonna be whole party cool, whole sports team cool. This is unbelievable in the charge you're gonna get. I love that she told you 24 hours on one charge.
That's wild.
It's wild. But the power too. So many times you think, okay, then it's just going to kind of spit out the air. No, 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 no. This has like a cyclonic coolingness. Let me say coolingness. Let me just show you real quickly what I'm talking about. So we have one fan here, it's the yellow one, and it is shooting all the way across the studio to that pinwheel that you see over there. Do you see that? That is 25 feet away. Thank you, 20. Hi, how you doing, everybody?
That's not coming from that.
That is coming from this one.
Okay, all right, hold on.
And it shoots
That's wild.
way past that.
This is wild. So we're not just talking about the blades that move that give a normal fan effect. This is something that goes beyond that, the cyclonic air effect that's going to go maybe 2-3 times longer than the fans that you're used to. But don't worry about where the plug is. Don't worry about where the outlet is. Don't worry about asking someone, do you have those really, really big batteries that now cost $15 a pack that you're using because they only make the thing go for 6 hours, but it's worth it because you're somewhere that it's hot and you just can't survive with all that heat? I remember camping with my dad saying, do we have the box of batteries? Because you needed the whole box of the big batteries just to let the fans live. Now, 24 hours of cyclonic cooled air and comfort. What was your electric bill this month? I promise it'll be higher next month. I promise it'll be higher the next month and the next. This is how to keep not just your one area, your one seat, your one table, your whole room truly cooler for an $18 flex payment. And of course, if you don't love it, if you don't put this in your room and say, I forgot to charge it, it didn't matter. I didn't charge it for a week, it didn't matter. I'm using it in the afternoon, the early evening, not even thinking about the thermostat. If you don't find yourself thoroughly impressed like I was by the runtime and the cooling of this fan, return it. Just return it because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but this is how you save that cash.
That's how you save your cash. This is truly something that goes from just enjoying the summer to being something you absolutely need, a necessity, especially when the power goes out. You know, you have those big storms in the Midwest, you've got the hurricanes. Every single place on this planet now has severe catastrophic weather, and we're all paying for it usually by losing our electricity. This is going to keep you cool, and what you just saw, keep you connected as well. This is a 15,000 milliamp battery recharging bank, I should say. So this is going to charge all of your electronics. So when we talk 15,000, we're talking even up to your iPads and your computers on one charge. Plus, I wanted to show you too, as you can see here, it shows you right where you are in your battery life. Do you see that? So right here, you're gonna take it out of the box. You're gonna see, you're gonna have a little bit of a charge so you can really enjoy that heat. Take a look at that. And then it shows you right where you are in your battery life. My favorite thing is there's no low, medium, high. It's that variable speed so you can get that perfect speed that you want every single time. When I'm outside, and I'm doing my gardening or I'm at the parties, especially when I'm at the lacrosse fields with my daughter, I have it way up high. That's keeping the entire team, the entire group of parents cool. But when I'm sleeping at night and I just want that cool breeze, I don't want it to be so high, and I am going to put it on low, and it's that perfect summer breeze that's keeping you cool. And that's what's so important though. We're talking whole room. You see this one fan over here that is shooting out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 beyond feet. So that's keeping not only the person at the barbecue cool, it's the person who's eating the good food, it's the person across the patio, across the deck. It's keeping the whole party cool. The other thing, it's blowing all of the bugs away as well.
I thought I was standing under a vent.
Because you feel it everywhere.
When I stood here, I thought I was standing under a vent. I look, there's no vent. Do you know how close I usually have to be to a room fan to feel like I'm standing under a vent? 3-4 feet. And in fact, we do sell some rechargeable fans here at HSN. They go for 7 hours. We're talking about nearly 4 times that amount of power, and it all does come down to that milliamp power you mentioned, 15,000 milliamps worth of a battery charger. Our portable chargers we sell that we're thrilled because they charge our phones 3-4 times fully. Those are 1,000 milliamps. So think about buying 15 chargers plus a fan because that is the power we're talking. It's kind of over-designed. It's very
really,
impressive.
really is. And it's Cozy Breeze. If you've never heard of us, we've been around for 20 years creating and designing products that keep you comfortable, from heaters to fans and all types of fans. We're talking, remember, you're going to get this one too. Also rechargeable. This lasts up to 12 hours. So think about that. 24 hours on your 12-inch, and you're also going to get 12 hours on your little mini fan. That's 36 hours when the lights go out, when the power goes out. The other important thing that I loved is whole room clean, or I should say cool, so you're able to actually get and lower that electricity bill. What I would tell you to do, take a look at the long cord you're gonna get. Whenever you have it at home, take a look. You can't even get it into the shot. It's so long. Whenever you get this at home, you keep it charged. So when I'm sleeping at night, I have it plugged into the wall. When I take it downstairs, I have it plugged in to keep my entire great room cool and comfortable. Then when I want to go, I'm just going to take it to go, and I know I have 24 hours to take this to the ball fields, to the picnics, to the parks, to the weddings, anywhere, the beach.
Yes.
The other thing is you can hang it. You get an S hook. You can hang it from the sports tents, the beach tents, even if you have a little, like a real oversized patio umbrella, hang it from the spokes, and you're getting that cool because you get 360-degree tilt as well.
That's incredible. I know that he wants that in the garage. I know that you want it on the deck. I know that I want it on my back porch, so I actually don't have to tell my daughter it's time to go in. Mommy's getting way too hot right now. And if I have any power there, I'll just keep it plugged in. And like you said, when it's time to go, I unplug it. Now I have 24 hours of air conditioning that I'm taking with me, knowing that it was already plugged in. Now, heaven forbid, like you said, something happens, the power goes out. You not only have that air for 24 hours, again, remember the best that I've seen other than that goes to 7, but you're also going to be able to use it as a power bank.
Yeah, at the same time, and it's water resistance, it's IPX rated. So if you are gonna take this by the pool, I know my daughters love to swim, and I don't wanna go in the pool anymore. I wanna read my book. This keeps me cool by the pool. It gets splashed with water, who cares? You're out at that camping site, the RV site, it starts raining, go undercover. You don't have to worry about your fan. Take it on the boat. People take it on the boat. We have non-skid, as you can see, the little legs here, so it keeps it from actually sliding or falling, especially when you're gonna have that cyclonic air. What's creating that? Let me tell you a little bit about when I say we create truly special products. Inside here are stainless steel blades. When is the last time you saw a fan that has stainless steel blades? Why does that matter? It cuts through the air, and that's what creates that cyclonic effect. And then what happens is it goes out in a big cone. So you hear a lot about fans that keep you cool, the personal fans. This is whole family cool. This is whole sports team cool. This is whole parents of the sports team cool. The weddings, the barbecues, all of that. Any place, it's not only keeping you cool, it's keeping everyone cool. And then you get that personal fan. So if you wanna go to the parks, if you wanna go to the theme parks, if you wanna go to the farmer's market, when you're gonna go flying, listen to the power that you're getting with this as well. This is low, medium, high. 12 hours, up to 12 hours of cool breeze. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you when you're in that airplane. It's gonna save you when that takes, what, 5 minutes for the car to cool down?
Yes.
Do you know Minnesota has already had 3 90-degree days? I'm from Minnesota. That is unheard of.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm living in denial.
I know. Do you not agree that everybody's just saying it's hotter than it usually is?
This is the
It's
fan
so hot.
for the kids. It's the fan that will fit in every purse. I know Debbie Denman doesn't go anywhere. It's like car keys, phone, fan. And this is the one that will actually fit in all of those bags. By the way, so cute that it actually is the same color match back to the fan. We have just 1 minute left. I want to remind you with our 5 flex on everything today, that brings this down to an $18 flex pay. So you're going to be getting the 24 hours. And maybe that's like, well, what's the difference? 24 or 7. If I'm outside, it's only for a few hours. You won't know how important it is to have 24 hours without a charge until you, A, forget to charge it between outings, B, actually have your power go out, or C, ever try to purchase the batteries that these types of fans normally take. I'm talking hundreds of dollars just if you wanted to use this for a couple days worth of batteries. That's the thing of the past. Now, not only will you have days, literally, worth of that cool air when you need it most. You'll also get this wonderful fan, which is just perfected.
I know, it's wonderful.
It's great if you're doing nails and
so
makeup.
You never have to worry about having batteries in those as well. You can charge it in your car if you wanted to keep it in the car. And remember, this is already and always a power bank, so you're gonna be able to charge all of your electronics. It truly is life-changing once you had it. I know it saved me through 3 hurricanes now.
It's incredible.
3 hurricanes.
My most impressed was standing across the room. I really thought that I was under an AC vent. That was great. Thank you so much.
I love you.
It's good to see you.
Happy holiday weekend.
Happy holiday weekend to
Thank
you too. Speaking of holiday weekends, how better to celebrate than in a new Paradise by Bliss rocking chair. First of all, thank you for not being too low to the ground. That's what makes it very difficult for, you know, most chairs to get in and out of. Everyone loves our Paradise by Bliss lounge chairs, right? For a couple reasons. The first one being, these are the international first class chairs. I was looking this morning at that Depot store. The average width, in fact, the largest width I could find on anything that looked similar was 24 to 25 inches wide. This is 29. That's what feels different when you sit in an international first class chair. You go, wow, look at the room to breathe. Maybe it's adding a little one or a dog or just truly feeling comfortable in your chair. This one has it. Also, weight capacity, 300 pounds. The average on those is 2 to 225, 250 if you're lucky. You never want to not feel uncomfortable when you're lounging. The whole point is to relax. 300 weight pound capacity on this. We do have 4 different colors available for you right now, and I am sitting in what's called the sand. What you're seeing there, that's the sand on the right, but here it is. And I'll just show you, here's another one right here that's perfect. Very neutral, gorgeous, right? I'm gonna show you the other 3 quickly before we bring up Bobby. Now this one is what we're calling the blue flower. All 4 of these do have matching tables that for an extra $5.99 flex pay, I highly recommend tossing on the table as well. This one is the green banana leaf. Also have the matching table to that. And it is the most limited. We just have a couple hundred left in the green banana leaf. By the way, such a great color to add to your outdoor space if it's looking a little drab and you want to upgrade it. This green is evergreen. It's really pretty and looks very fresh and expensive. But the most popular is the jacquard brown. 5-star resort, billion-dollar home, jacquard brown. And if you're saying, well, it's only going to be great because the canopy and the pillow, and how much extra is that? 0 extra. All included. Comes with the pillow, comes with the canopy. Again, just an extra $5.99 flex if you want to get the matching tables that we'll talk about in a minute. But my biggest question, Bobby Milliken, as you arrive here is, I don't like reading directions. I'm not good at it. How do I put together something so extravagant?
Well, hello, happy weekend to you.
Happy weekend, happy Memorial Day.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to elevate your outdoor experience and just make it more elegant, this is the way to do it.
Oh my gosh, this is comfortable.
When was the last time you saw a rocking chair that wasn't made out of wood? And when was the last time you saw a rocking chair that was portable, that you could literally fold up and take with you? So that's what we've done here at Paradise by Bliss. Do you remember the zero gravity chairs that we sold out with the TS last year?
Oh, yes.
So I love what Tina said earlier. This is kind of a mixture, like the baby of the zero gravity chairs and a rocking chair. So what I mean by that is, yes, you see you have that nice, easy back and forth rocking effect, but you also have the comfortability and the relaxation that you feel when you're in a zero gravity chair, because there are no bars underneath here. So it's just you and the fabric, and this is well done fabric. I'm gonna go over this top to bottom and watch how easy it is for me to get out. No hands, I wasn't struggling, and how easy it is to get back in. There's no like, there's no grunting, there's no like, it's not hard, it's very easy. And before I go over to the top to bottom, I'm gonna turn it sideways and to show you, this is the only, there's no assembly, by the way. It comes to you, I know that's the biggest part. There's no assembly. You put the pillow on, okay, I digress. You put the pillow on, other than that, that's it. It's all together.
How do they get this in a box?
That's a great question. So see this little snap right here? You just snap that, and that's all you do. And now watch this. Ready? Boom. It's collapsed. So this is how it arrives at your house, in a box that thin, and this is how lightweight it is. I can lift it with one finger. It's 23 pounds. So imagine all the different places and spaces that you could take this to. The football games, the park, the music festival. You put this right in the back of your car. Take it, put it in the wagons to take it out. And how do you, is it hard to unfold?
Yeah, do it again.
Boom.
So it's like a folding chair, except just with the one click.
Yep, one click, and there you go.
I'm telling you,
boom.
My brain was trying to wrap around, how do I not have an assembly with a rocking chair that holds 300 pounds and it's powder-coated steel?
Yes,
it really didn't. This is brilliant engineering. It's underpriced. Home for $20, by the way, on Flex.
Today's special price? That's amazing.
I'm excited for you guys. It's a $150 chair, which is still a fantastic price. But to get it home for $20, are you kidding me?
So can I talk about a traditional chair? I have one over here. I'm just gonna scoot over here. Sorry to cut in front.
Yeah,
I just wanna share with you like what my normal experience is with the rocking chair. And most of the time, they're like this. They're bigger, they're bulkier, they're heavier. This is not portable, okay? It's made of wood. You hear how hard it hits. But I'm gonna be honest, I say this on national television, I have a bony butt. I'm sorry, it is what it is. This hurts this hurts the back side area. And even when I lean back, those, what do you call those planks, those bars, like, it's just not comfortable. And that's the whole point. So what I'm saying is we're gonna kind of ditch our old school thought of what a rocking chair is. I'm gonna scurry on back over here and allow you to kind of take advantage of this opportunity to get a great name brand at a TS price that you can literally fold up and take with you. And these colors are amazing.
When everyone saw the Paradise by Bliss zero gravity chairs that were, you know, like our version of the international first class lounge chairs, I think the only people who didn't grab them were the ones who said, I just don't have the space for the full layout. Maybe I don't have that space on my deck or wherever it is that I may be placing these beside the pool. I just didn't have the depth. This is the way to assure that you have the space. If you can have, you know, even just the tables that would normally be around your outdoor, the chairs around your outdoor table, replacing it with this home for $20, knowing every guest, everyone's going to feel comfortable when they sit down in the extra wide seat that holds 300 pounds. And if you ever need to place it away, it's as simple as flipping a switch and folding it up. I have folding chairs that are more complicated than this, and yet the engineering is spectacular. And let's just see just how much of a difference it makes to have this wide seat, Bob.
Yeah, so what I did is I brought a swatch of fabric, and we know you're smart shoppers out there, you're comparing. So this is a normal size, whether you're looking at zero gravity or the rockers on the market chair. This is about 24, 25 inch swath. We are at 29 inches. So you get just that much more area. So why am I excited about that? Well, that just means more room for you to sprawl out. This chair holds 300 pounds. So, you know, maybe that's you and your daughter, maybe that's, for me, it's me and my dog. My dog jumps on here, so I'm not gonna worry. And if it gets dirty, this is super easy. You're just gonna spray it off and hose it off. Let me take in a quick top to bottom tour. I know you wanna go over the colors again, I'm sure.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I love this canopy.
Okay, so yeah, I'll start up at the top. This is your canopy. You don't have to screw this in or assemble this. It already comes in. If you wanna use it, great. If you don't, you can hide it back there. But this will block up to 90% of those harmful UVA and UVB rays. Super, super important.
Wow.
Then we give you a matching pillow. Not only can you use it for the pillow or your neck rest, you can slide it down and use it for a lower lumbar support. Oversized armrests. Let's go down here to the bungees, because this is huge. I'm gonna nerd out here for a quick second. I know we're at the last couple minutes of our presentation, but most chairs on the market will only have a single bungee design. If you take a look right here, ours has a double bungee design. You see those two? That just makes it more durable. This, again, holds up to 300 pounds. If you look at just the outside, the body of it, powder-coated steel. Again, it's gonna protect you against the elements. Inside, galvanized tubing.
Wow.
These are all important things because when I had a chair that I bought before I was into Bliss. I'll admit, it was a cheapo chair, okay, let's be real. I set it outside expecting it to last season after season, and guess what? It didn't. Why? I saw like an orange ring around the bottom, like what in the world? Oh, that's rust. These are rust resistant. You're not gonna have to worry about that. The fabric, when you take a look at Natasha's, the patterns back there, they're not printed on. They're hand woven in. And when you take a look at the material, it is breathable. So it is moisture wicking. So when you get in the chair wet from the ocean, from the pool, from the beach, you're gonna feel like you're getting drier quicker because it's that breathable material. So the way you get this home today and how bright and lively the color and the pattern that you get, it's gonna look like that season after season after season.
It's like having the world's most impressive industrial sun hat that's covering all of that 90% of the UVA, UVB rays just attached for when you need it, and then flips around so you can't see it, totally flat when you don't. This is the green banana leaf, and it is going to sell out first. It's beautiful. It is the accent color that I have with my outdoor, because it just always looks fresh and colorful and inviting. And remember, as he mentioned, it is a jacquard, which is not just a printed on print here. I love, we're talking powder coated steel, weather resistant, rust resistant, life resistant. We're talking about the most durable, top of the line materials, the powder coated steel. And yet, when I tried to find anything similar this morning, anything that had steel, that was the rocking chair, that included a canopy, $200 plus. That is what you're looking at, period, all day, every day. This is under $100 here and only here. With our 5 Flex, you're getting it home for $20. I will let you know though, just as a word of caution, caution, most people end up buying 2. So if you're even thinking of grabbing the green banana leaf or the sand, which will be the second to go, I would put that order in quickly because most people do grab 2 when they grab them, but we do still have the blue floral and the really, really pretty deep brown jacquard. And all 4 of these, we still have the tables in stock that have those 2 really nice cup holders. We also have the amber leaf cup holder table if you had those chairs and you want to match them back. We're going to take a little bit of a break, and when we come back, that shark back that all of you are already jumping on.
In honor of National Military Appreciation Month, HSN is supporting the Foundation for Women Warriors, a nonprofit organization dedicated to honoring and empowering the women veterans community. The foundation works to enhance the personal and economic well-being of veterans by providing financial education, professional development, and mentorship. Join us in support of our women veterans. In honor of Memorial Day, HSN will match customer donations up to $25,000.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900. We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Text. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
$146. Don't laugh at me. I was adjusting my things before we got back. Why do I even do it privately if I'm just going to announce it publicly? 146 reviews and an almost perfect 5-star rating. That does not happen on a floor cleaning utensil. Well, in fact, can we even really call it a floor cleaning device if it cleans absolutely everything? Countertops, tabletops, floors. And when I say everything, I don't just mean the surfaces. Wet messes, dry messes, glass messes. My daughter dropped a glass 2 days ago. The panic that ensued on how we could clean up that glass, and it could have been a cinch with the shark. Now that's impressive, what I'm seeing Megan Clementi do right now. Hello, Megan Clementi, so good to see you. That's impressive, but you know what? I know other vacuums can clean up some coffee grounds, right? But can they clean up the SpaghettiOs? Can they clean up the eggs? Can they clean up the juice? Can they clean up the glass? This is our lowest price absolutely anywhere. And yes, I checked 10 minutes ago, 150, 170. Our retail price here, we had at 160. We were able to bring it down to 129. I thought, wow, people are gonna love it at 129. That's a great price. Oh, no, 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 $74.99. Think about with 5 flexible payments, you're getting this home for $15. And we're taking care of the shipping and handling, completely free shipping and handling. Yes, I did check, 150, 170 elsewhere. We're taking almost $100 off the competition with our 5 payments and free shipping and handling. You're just gonna choose your color. We have this one, which we're calling Blue Iris, this one, which you're calling Maroon. Girl, just grab both and gift it because everyone's gonna want it. Every single tool here is included. I was thinking, well, I like that little crevice, but when it's a bigger piece of glass, how do I suck that up? We have the thicker hose here, we have the squeegee, we have the crevice tool. We are including all of it. This is, again, yes, we did, the Blue Iris and the Maroon. And just in case you're worried about, well, how do I suck up the pet messes with that? Is it gonna get weird in that hose? The hose is not ridged on the inside. Just suck up a little water and you've cleaned it out. I'm like, where were you my whole life? Let's show the baby in action because
seriously,
it's like it sounds too good to be true. But truly, it is good.
It is. So
yes.
I'm not even going to talk. I'm just going to jump into action because we have all this chunky mess, and when we say it's too good to be true, just watch. Now you see it. And now, there we go. And now you don't. That was guacamole. That was salsa. And now check out the noodles. Just jumping in, disappearing, leaving me with none of that goopy stuff anymore. Is it morning time? Is it your smoothie? You were rushing around? Well, in just about one stroke, that smoothie is gone. Maybe it's nighttime and it's actually your mama juice and you broke the glass.
That's glass.
That's real glass right there. Are you gonna pick up these shards of glass and risk cutting yourself, or are you just gonna come along and pick up the glass by sucking it up, not utilizing your fingers?
Wow.
How crazy is this? Okay,
Wow.
so maybe it's not that. Maybe it's morning time. And you spill the coffee grounds, and then you go to clean it up, but you spill the coffee. And you know what? It's just one of those mornings, and the eggs did not make it on the stove. And you come along with your mess master, and it jumps.
Wow.
Jumps into your mess master with you having to do very, very little work. You didn't see it before, don't miss this time. Watch that egg. Wow, comes to me.
This is incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so in approximately 45 seconds, we did smoothie, we did wine, we did glass, we did coffee grounds, coffee, and 2 eggs. But the real test is gonna be, can we do a dozen eggs right now? And I need your help. Would you mind challenging, I guess, me and the mess master?
Yes.
I want to be cool like the mess master.
Yes.
So you guys are just gonna watch. You ready to throw these at me?
It's like $300 worth of eggs, Megan. But we're gonna do it. Let's do it.
But you know what? We're doing it, not you. Hopefully you never drop a dozen eggs. But the good thing is, if you have your Shark Mess Master, at least you're not spending $100 on paper towels to clean them up.
The amount of money
you don't have to
wasted.
use them anymore.
Think of all the paper towel money wasted. Think of all the laundry. But truly, when you see how much this goes, you're gonna know that's why it has 12 dozen reviews, almost perfect 5-star rating, and we're about half the cost of the competitors. Let's go. I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. And go. We have 1 egg, we have 2 eggs, we have 3 eggs, we have 4. There's 5.
I'm doing 4 at once. I'm doing 4 at once.
Whoa!
I'm going crazy.
That is impressive. All right, I have no idea what our count is now, but I'm ready. Oh, glass 2. That was so fast. A dozen eggs. A dozen eggs gone. And now check this out. I don't have to go get my other tools. I can go ahead and sanitize and continue to use my mess master. No paper towels, no regular towels where I have to do laundry, and it cleans itself. I get my cup of water, I get my hose, I simply put it in, and now that water, as you had said, ran all the way through my hose. The inside of the hose does not have ridge. It's smooth. So you don't have to worry it getting stuck, because the shark engineers know, they just know that if you had ridges, all that gook would get stuck and it would harbor bacteria and mold and mildew and grossness. We do not do that to you. It is smooth on the inside, so it self-cleans itself, and then I can take my hose, I can wrap it around, and it has its place. Everything has its place. You do your cord wrap on top. You see on the side, we have our True Grip accessory suite. So if it's your crevice tool you need, you pop it off. If it's your squeegee tool, you pop it on, you pop it off. And when you need to wash these, you simply stick them in the dishwasher.
My producer goes, my producer says, what's wrong? Because I'm shaking my head left and right, because I'm so astounded, Jen. I am astounded by this. First of all, there are the tools that my husband always dreamed of having, one of the ones that they say you'll use in your shop or whatever. This is that, except you can actually have a place to store it. You don't have to take up a whole corner in your garage. Look how small this is. It's about 7 inches wide and a
look
foot
at
long.
the fact that it's an oval, right?
It's so smart.
Slides right into your cabinet that's under your sink and does not hit any of your plumbing. That's what blew me away. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can have this in my kitchen ready to go because of the size. I don't have to keep it in some linen closet.
Or in the garage. And what I also love is, again, this one is dishwasher safe.
Yes.
Can you take out anything else, including even the ones that are the stand-up backs, and put it in the dishwasher? The answer is no, because I've looked. And then initially I saw you doing this with Adam, and I said, oh, I love the squeegee tool, but sometimes, like when my daughter broke the glass a few days ago, the pieces were bigger. Well, of course it has the hose that has the larger mouth flare. You can suck up any of that. Literally anything you can think of, messes, animal messes, glass, of course the wet messes. You will have all of the tools included. You will have the small, easy to wash and easy to care for design at a price where the next lowest I saw was about $60 more. Everyone gets this home for $15. No one pays shipping and handling. Our maroon is the most popular right now, and these are moving very quickly because I think people know, you know I've never used this word with you before, a miracle product when they see it.
You have not used that.
No.
But you're so right.
It is.
In so many different situations. I actually broke it in with a pet mess.
Yep.
When I was dog, oh, there's a dog. Perfect timing. I was dog sitting Layla girl and she got kidney stones, sweet thing.
Oh.
And I had to come here and it was like 5 hours later that I got home and she had a total mess on the bathroom floor, which is a good thing. She got it out. What a mess. I couldn't believe that this picked everything up. I've used it for chocolate milk. I've used it for watermelon where I was able to get the chunks and the sticky stuff that's on the floor. So the next time I walk, I don't hear.
Sure, but did you see someone just like cleaned up a little bit of a flood mess? What happens when there's too much water around the tub or something was leaking under the sink?
Water
you go towel
heater,
after towel
bathroom,
after towel.
overflowing. I've had it on hand for what I thought was gonna be an overflowing toilet. It didn't overflow, but my kids were like, okay, Mom,
think about it.
flush,
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
What did you do before? You sopped. It was disgusting. You could never sweep or vacuum up those water messes. Now you can. It self-cleans, and then you put the actual container itself into your dishwasher. I've never seen anything like it, but remember, 12 dozen reviews giving it nearly all perfect 5 stars. I trust what I see with my eyes, but you can also trust your fellow shoppers. Let's see
And
the power.
because it's Shark, you know it's gonna have no loss suction. So I'm gonna turn this on. I want you to notice that it's filled with water, so it's circulating around. I got my billiard balls. Now, you guys know I usually do this with my large floor units for a deep clean of your house, not a little 10-pound portable wet, dry vacuum cleaner, which by the way weighs less than my purse, but yet I'm still going. There's more balls to do, so I just keep going. Because of that no loss suction. It has this decentralized filter, which means that the gunk is not going to get mixed up with the motor or the filter, which can make you have to stop what you're doing, clean it out, and start from scratch. Look at all the balls. And they're just in there dancing, that is, until I turn it off. It's so amazing that you can have that kind of power and you can take it from room to room to room because this is less than 10 pounds. I love the design of it. I mean, you see it right here. Look how tiny this is that I can get it between this floor and this sink and just slide it into place. Imagine, not only can you store this, but you can carry this and take it wherever you want to go. When I walk with it, it's not circular. So it doesn't keep hitting my leg and bouncing off my hip, making me hold it out like this, which is way uncomfortable. I can just literally be down here. And it's really easy to walk with.
The one my husband wanted literally looked like R2-D2. It was so big and you had to push it and roll it. And he goes, but honey, you don't understand. When there's the mess from the wood chips and there was the mess from the glass and then eventually when the water leaks, I'm gonna be able to use this. And I said, you can't do that with a vacuum. And then I learned what people use in those shops, right? This is that, but you can actually have room for it in your home. It's as easy to use as pressing a button.
Literally.
And yet, can those things also squeegee down your windows, squeegee your mirrors? Do they have crevice tools? Do they have the squeegee tool, the bare floor tool? And then of course, the actual suction hose itself, all home for $15. There's no one that is beating our price. And other competitors right now are selling this for $150, $170. We were great to have it at $129.99. When we took this much off the price, I thought, well, for sure, there's at least gonna be a $10 to $15 shipping and handling charge. Zero shipping and handling. This is completely free shipping and handling. To get this home for $15 to get it home, try it on your first mess and you'll wish you had bought 2 or 3 just for the people you love the most.
You are gonna realize once you get it home, because in your mind you're like, oh, maybe it's, I drop things a lot, so there might be some broken glass, or maybe you have a puppy that's getting broken in, so there's a lot of messes. But you're gonna find out it's so many different things, and whether it's a clogged sink, whether your garbage disposal breaks and it's already filled with food, you're like, how am I gonna get that out?
A clogged sink is
a clogged
brilliant.
sink. Now, I'm not telling you I can get deep down into the clog and suck that out, but what I am telling you is all the water that's harboring bacteria, if it's gonna sit there for 3 days before you get a plumber, I say get it out while you can. I did the same thing when I couldn't use my garbage disposal. I got all the food and the gross stuff that was inside of my garbage disposal out without having to put my hands down there. Now I'm moving into the crafting room. We have so many amazing demos. I'm gonna get through them as fast as possible. But we're talking about these beads and these sequins and even glitter, which you guys know, this stuff can stick to your floor. It rolls away, but you're seeing I have this clean line left over with no glitter stuck onto the floor. A light bulb. We've all been there. We've dropped light bulbs and they've shattered. We also know that the glass goes far away and we're always nervous, like, oh, am I gonna cut myself? Am I gonna step on it? That's when you use your squeegee tool, because we'll make direct contact from one side to the other. So anything that is in its way truly disappears, so that the next time you walk on your floor in that same spot, you can have comfort that when I go like this, I'm not bleeding because there was no glass left behind. Check out my glitter. Same thing. Now you see it, and now you don't. I always want to mention, I go slow for you guys, but you don't have to go slow. It's there.
Oh my
now
gosh.
it's not.
That was amazing.
Right?
That was amazing.
Do you mind just like being clumsy for a second and just knocking that over? Perfect. This happens. Oh no, what are we gonna go? Dude, somebody grab the paper towels. When you come along and now you have this mess and it's gonna go from one room and it's gonna drip along. No, we're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna come here and we're gonna get our squeegee tool. Notice the deep color. It's not dry anymore, but I'm gonna come with my squeegee and look at the color coming back, because it's not wet anymore. You're getting all that liquid that went deep down into your carpet fibers, and we're sucking it out. If there's one thing that Shark is known for, it is strong suction. And we are bringing that to you even when it comes with our under 10 pound Mess Master.
Anyone who owns a pet, anyone who ever owned anything liquid in their home that they've spilled, anyone who cooks, anyone who's a crafter, anyone who does projects around the house that leave little bits of sawdust, dust, glass, wood, anything. This is how you clean it up in seconds. But more importantly, the piece itself cleans itself.
Yes. So what we're gonna do when you're all done is we literally just take 8 ounces of water. And that water is gonna clean everything through, so then it's just into the dust cup.
Look at that.
All right, now you guys see like this trail of like the egg yolk? This is what happens when you try to clean egg yolk, when you're with your house and it drips across your floor. But with Shark, we're gonna suck it up, so there's nothing being left behind to drip from the mess into your garbage can. And after you get everything sucked up, you come along with your sanitizer, with your cleaner, and we use that to continue cleaning. It is seamless. It just goes from one thing to the other, and then you take that cup of water, as Natasha was just mentioning, and we just suck it right up like so. And you can feel good that that hose is now clean.
Does this have to be like distilled or filtered water? Can it just be tap water?
That water is literally gonna go through this hose and it's gonna be put in here, and you're gonna dump it in your toilet, or you're gonna dump it outside or into your sink, and it's gone. So it does not matter what type of water it is.
Okay.
It's not being heated, it's not being cold, it's just literally cleaning.
Wow, okay, so just any kind of water cleans it. And I've seen these before where they have something that can suck up the liquid, but you can never put the canister then into your dishwasher. So maybe it has the glass and you don't want to put that in your toilet. Understood, that's fine. You can put that in a plastic bag and toss it, whatever it may be. But wherever it is, whatever it is, whether it's the dog messes, the animal messes, all of this home for $15. There is no shipping and handling fee. You will pay 15 bucks, we'll ship it right away. This is not layaway. You will be using this for a month, saving time, saving money, saving headaches, saving stress before you pay $16. This is a price that is a wow price. It is a total blowout price. And at $15, a Try Me giveaway. today.
Absolutely.
The maroon is very popular. Remember, we also have blue iris here, and most things that are like this, they go for well over this cost. I mean, I looked at the competitors selling this exact brand this morning. I saw $150, I saw $170. We had $129.99, great price. $74.99 is our total price. That means with our 5 Flex today on Memorial Day, it is $15, and there is no shipping and handling. And if you're saying, okay, well then maybe it's because not a lot of people loved it when they got it home. Girl, try again. This has 12 dozen reviews, and they're almost all 5 stars, almost exclusively 5 stars. No one comes back to HSN and makes sure to review their vacuum 5 stars if it's not the best one they've ever used. Full stop. It has to blow you away to come back and give this a 5-star review, and that's what nearly 12 dozen people have done. Let's see it on the kitty litter.
Yeah, so this is a big one. A lot of people comment on especially when they have pets, but the kitty litter is a big one. Right now, you're getting this 3-piece wand. Notice I'm not on my hands and knees. I'm not sweeping and using my energy and my power. I'm literally letting the shark do that, and I'm using the squeegee tool.
Wow.
Something else that we haven't discussed at all that I will say very quickly is that we have any bag technology. Literally, I'm not making you buy anything. Any bag technology means you throw a bag in here and then you throw this away and then you don't even have to clean this. We also have that decentralized motor, so unlike the past, they're separate. It means you're not gonna have to clean it up later. And you mentioned that big one, that can't go up and down the stairs. And how on earth do you dump 3 to 5 gallons of water? We keep this simple. Gallon of dry or a half gallon of liquid, and you got everything you need.
People are lucky to be watching today.
I know, right?
Thank you so much, Megan. We're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, another Today's Special.
Uncle Dana